Hey guys, welcome back to Celeb Island. In today's video, we're going to be going over the 5 reasons why Justin Bieber is a jerk. Let's get right into it. Number 1. He kept fans waiting for hours. It can't be easy to be a teenager on a world tour. After all, when most kids your age are hanging out and relaxing, you're performing in front of tons and thousands of screaming, adoring fans. Well, okay, maybe being a teenager on a world tour wouldn't be so bad. In March 2013, during his Purpose World Tour, he was more than 2 hours late for a concert in London. While fans waited eagerly to see him perform, he was allegedly backstage playing video games. Plus, witnesses backstage said he brushed off time with a fan who'd won a chance to meet him.
With my daughter, who is 8 years old, and my wife, we were expecting Justin Bieber to be on stage between 8:30, maybe latest 9 o'clock. Got to 9:30 and there was a lot of unrest within the stadium. I went over and tried to speak to some of the customer service agents representing the O2 who just kept saying, oh, you'll be on in a minute. Everyone was booing. All throughout the 2-hour delay in between Carly Rae Jepsen and Justin Bieber, there was no announcement from the O2 or the Bieber management just saying that there is going to be a delay.
Number 2. He attacked photographers. Celebrities like Bieber have a very personal relationship with paparazzi. And to some degree, they have a right to be frustrated when they constantly have cameras pointed in their faces. But more than once, Bieber has taken his distaste for tabloid photographers too far. In 2013, he went after a paparazzo outside of his hotel in London. He launched into a profanity-laced threat to physically assault the photographer before being dragged away by a bodyguard. Then in 2014, he punched another photographer shortly after leaving a dinner in Paris. Sure, it's not fun to have your privacy invaded, but resorting to violence really isn't the best way to air your grievances. Number 3. He abandoned his pet monkey. When you spend most of your time on the road touring or on the recording studio, it's nice to have a little bit of companionship. That's probably why Justin Bieber decided to get a pet. Unfortunately, he didn't think that through what owning a capuchin monkey would entail when he picked one up in 2013. And when he was stopped at customs in Germany because he didn't have the proper paperwork, he decided he'd rather leave the monkey behind than try to sort out the legalities. Most pet owners would agree that abandoning an animal you've committed to taking care of is basically the worst. And Bieber ended up owing the German government more than $10,000 in costs they incurred while making sure poor Mally found a new home. Number 4. He peed in a mop bucket. Just as rumors of his unruliness started to feel like they were par for the course, he turned the bad boy behavior up a notch. TMZ released a video of Bieber relieving himself in a mop bucket outside of a restaurant in New York City. If that weren't enough, he started cursing about Bill Clinton for absolutely no perceivable reason.
We swagger, man. You know, this is just a better swagger.
Number 5. He egged his neighbor's house. One of the perks of being uber successful is that you'd get to buy houses in swanky neighborhoods. But unfortunately, that means you sometimes end up with people like Bieber for neighbors. In 2014, the pop star apparently had several run-ins with his next-door neighbor. He took issues with Bieber's loud parties and tendencies to drive fast down their otherwise relatively quiet street. Bieber didn't really like his neighbor, telling him how to live his life. So Bieber took the mature approach and threw eggs at his neighbor's house. The damage was allegedly near $20,000, and his neighbor took him to court. The Biebs was charged with criminal misdemeanor, vandalism, and ultimately paid out more than $80,000 to settle the dispute. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure you like the video, comment something nice, and subscribe to our channel. Bye!